Hi boys and girls, and welcome to your very first flipped lesson video. So I know this is probably new to a lot of you, so I'm going to explain a little bit on this video and then kind of get right into it. So remember, with the flip videos, you're actually learning it at home, and then you're going to come to class kind of ready to go. You might really get it, you might just kind of get it, or you might be completely lost. But that's the reason why we're doing this on the video, so that you can always go back, play things that were a little confusing to you, so at least hopefully you'll kind of have a good idea coming into class the next day. So remember how it works. You should always have that entrance ticket, because that's what you give to me on your way in before class, and then you always want a piece of scratch paper. So if you don't have those two things, go find those, and of course get a pencil. So pause the video if you don't. If you do, you can just keep listening to the video. So today we're going to be learning about place value. You've probably been learning about place value since first grade, but now we're getting into some more complicated skills with it. So I'm just going to do a quick review on what place value is, and then kind of get into the lesson. So this should look pretty familiar to you, a place value chart. When you look at the place value chart, so again, this chart should look pretty familiar, but I'm just going to review really quick. So remember, we've got the ones place right here. Then you have the tens, the hundreds. So these three are considered all the ones period, because there's three periods that we're going to kind of concentrate on. We have the ones period, we've got the thousands period, and then the millions period. So it's three different sections. That's where you get your commas too with the numbers. So for instance, if I was doing a number 5, so of course that's just 5, because that's 5 ones. If I added a 2, then the number would be 25, because we've got 2 tens, which is 20, plus 5 ones, which we'll get into a little bit later. If I add a 4, now we have 425. Go to the thousands, and I'm in the thousands, and if I put a 3, now we have 3,425. Go to the 10,000s, it's the tens in the thousands. If I just put a 1 there, now I have 13,425. Go to the 100,000s, now I have, just put a 2 there, 213,425. And the highest numbers we're going to get up to is the millions. We're not going to go to the 10 millions or 100 millions, just the millions. So let's say I put an 8 here. I have 8 million, because I'm in the millions. 213,000, because I'm in the thousands. 425. So again, that's 8,213,425. And the commas really help, because that helps you split up your periods. So then you kind of know, if you have 3 numbers, you're in the hundreds. If you have 6 numbers, you're in the 100,000s. If you have 7 numbers, you're going to be in the millions. Alright, so now that you kind of know what the chart, we're going to really get into what those numbers actually mean. So the question posing to you would be, how many times greater is the value of the digit in the hundreds place greater than the value of the digit in the tens place? So what we're looking at is, you have a 2 here in the hundreds and a 2 in the tens. So we're asking, how much bigger is this 2 than this 2? Because a lot of people think that, oh, 2 and 2 are exactly the same. But when you're looking at place value, they're not, because the 2 in the hundreds means there's 200. So you have 100 here, 100 here. This 2 is only worth 20, because you've got 2 tens, 10, 20. So every time you go over to the left, it's actually times 10. So that's the idea we're going to be trying to focus on, or part of it we're going to focus on in this lesson. So again, when you move to the left, it's always times 10. Alright, the next one. What is the relationship between the 3 in 382 and the 3 in 832? So now we have 2 different numbers. So we're looking at the 3 here, and then the 3. So we're looking at this 3 and this 3. So question's asking what's the relationship between these two. By relationship, we're going to be concentrating on how many times bigger is it. So we know that this 3 is worth 30 because it's in the tens and there's 3 of them, 10, 20, 30. This 3 is in the hundreds, so that's 3 hundreds, 100, 200, 300. So we have to figure out how many times bigger 300 is than 30. And since it's one spot over, it's 10 times bigger because it has one more 0 in it. Because one more 0 equals times 10. Alright, moving on to the next page. Again, this is kind of the same thing, just with different numbers. We're looking at how many times greater a number is. So this time we've used all 4s. So we've got 1,444. So in the ones, the 4 is only worth 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because ones, there's 4 ones. In the tens, it's worth 40 because there's 4 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. And in the hundreds, there's 400, so it's worth 400, 100, 200, 300, 400. So again, when you go over, times 10. Go over, times 10. That keeps getting bigger as you move to the left. 10 times bigger if it's the exact same number. So 4, 40, 400. Alright, so with this one, it says how many times greater is the value of the digit in the thousands place greater than the value of the digit in the ones place. So I want you to pause the video right now and then solve it on your scratch paper and then hit play when you have solved it. Alright, so hopefully you solved it. Now remember, we're looking at this 3 and this 3. So if you go over 1, it's times 10. You go over again, it's times 10. Then if you go over again, it's times 10. So we also want to write down the numbers so we know that this would be worth 3,000 and this is only worth 3. So we're looking at how much bigger is 3,000 than 3. So it's got, we went over 10, 10, and 10, and 3,000 has 3 more zeros. So that would mean that it is 1,000 times bigger. So the answer was 1,000 times bigger. That was kind of a tricky one, but if you didn't get it, you can replay it. But again, it's 1,000 times bigger because then 10, then 2 spots over is 100 times bigger, and 3 spots over would be 1,000 times bigger. Alright, so now it's time for a little practice on your scratch paper. So the first task I'm going to have you do is try to compare the values of the 2 8s in the number 8,812. So keywords be compare and the value. So we're looking at this 8 and this 8. So you're thinking about how much this 8 is worth compared to how much that 8 is worth. So what I want you to do is just write one complete sentence about comparing the values. And again, if you're having a little trouble after the answer, you can replay it and hopefully it'll make a little more sense. So pause the video now and then solve it. Alright, so looking at it, you want to look at how much they're each worth. So the first 8 is worth 8,000. This 8 is worth 800. You see how I'm lining up my numbers. So you want to look at where they are. So this 8 is right here, this 8 is here. And as you've learned in the previous slides, if you go over one spot, it's 10 times bigger. So if we were going to write a phrase for that, we would say the 8 in the thousands place is 10 times bigger than the 8 in the hundreds place. And there we have compared the values, because we comparing it's 10 times bigger, and we already said that this is 8,000 and that this is 800. All right, next problem. What is the relationship between the numbers represented by the 4 in the number 24,346? So this is really just another way of doing what we did on the left side for task 1, but I just want you to be exposed to this kind of language, because the book might ask you to compare. It might ask what the relationship is, but it's really asking you to do the same thing. So I put a little hint in here. How many times bigger is the 4 in the thousands than the 4 in the hundreds? But that should actually say in the tens, so I'm going to switch that. Alright, so again, pause the video, write a similar sentence that you did for, or that I did for task number 1. Alright, so the answer to this would be, so if you're looking at this 4, that 4 is worth 4,000. This 4 is only worth 40. So if you go over 2 spots, 1, 2, we know it's 100 times bigger. So if we were going to write that for an answer, we would say that the 4 in the hundreds place is 100 times bigger than the 4 in the tens place. Alright, moving on. Alright, last thing we're going to talk about that is going to be a skill that you're going to need to know for this lesson is representing these numbers. So using your knowledge of place value will help you know how to write numbers and listen to numbers in different ways. So there's 3 basic ways that you learn how to write numbers in 4th grade, and that's the standard form. That's just the regular form, like 65. 6 and a 5. Then there's the word form. That's how you would write it out in words, 65. Then there's expanded form, which means you expand it out into its different place values. So we know that the 6 is worth 60 and the 5 is worth 5. So you say 60 plus 5. I'm going to do one more example and then have you do 2 on your own. So what if I just did 148? Alright, so pause the video, do a word form, and then also do a expanded form. Alright, so the word form would be 148. And the expanded form would be 100, because the 1 is worth 100, plus 40, because the 4 is worth 40, and plus 8, because the 8 is just... Alright, so here are your practice problems. First one, and I'm not going to read the number because I'm going to give you the answer, or I would be giving you the answer. So first one is going to be the number just 961. So then do word form, expanded form, and another one is going to be a little bit harder. Let's do 8,703. Alright, pause the video. Do the word form for each, and also do the expanded form for each. Alright, so the first one was 961. In expanded form would be 900 plus 60 plus 1. This one would be 8,703. In expanded form would be 8,000 plus 700 plus, now the 0 is worth nothing, so we just skip it, plus 3. Alright, hopefully this is enough for you to answer the entrance ticket. If not, go back, review some of the slides that you didn't quite get. Alright, see you tomorrow.